What's up, guys? Give me a second here. Let me hydrate. It has been a while since I've given myself free reign to just kind of talk at the microphone and kind of do whatever I want. Honestly, I kind of miss this. This is like stuff that I used to do back when I was just strictly on YouTube, and I kind of miss it because it kind of gives me content to kind of express myself, say what I want to say. At the same time, we're still doing something that has some guided dialogue, so I'm not stuck here trying to figure out what to say because I don't. This is not a good look for me. Hold up, let me make my face bigger for once. This is not a good look, right? Anyways, we're here today with oh dude, before we get into this, you want to see this weird hat that I got? I thought it would be fashionable because look, it has these cool little K-pop rings on it, but like at the same time, for whatever reason, the bill of this hat is like so freaking long. I guess it's not bad if like I'm actually trying to block the sun, but who wears a hat for that? Who wears a hat to block the sun nowadays? Anyways, ironically, my first question, let me move my mic a little bit further away here. Ironically, my first question is somewhat relevant to hats. I mean, not directly, but see, I lowered my chair and then now it feels too low. What is wrong with me? I'm just not comfortable. How's that? How's that, Foofy? Camera up? Oh, not too up, because that's gonna reveal the top of my green screen. I think that's fine. Anyways, like I was saying, this is Will You Press the Button on, of course, willyoupressthebutton.com, where we will be posed with a bunch of prompts and what is my title? Toxic Foofy plays Will You Press the Button short stream. Yes, it will be a short stream because I'm trying to eat dinner in about half an hour, but this will make for one of my first YouTube videos that I've done in a long time. I just figured I'd stream it anyways, because why not, right? I'm not really vibing with this music right now, but whatever, we'll keep with that. Aya is a good song. Anyways, we'll be presented with prompts. You guys know the dilemma. Do you press the button or do you not? Because you're presented with a positive and a negative when you press the button. You can spawn any amount of money you need at any time. But for each dollar, 20 hairs will grow on random places on your body. You see, this comes down to how random is random. Because if you get hair on the regular places, not that big of a deal, right? If you get random hair growing on like places that it's not supposed to be, like let's say your inner arm or like your elbow, it's still not that big of a deal. You can always like wax it or something, right? Am I wrong to assume that it won't grow back? I'm hoping that it doesn't grow back. You could always like have the root removed, I suppose. Like, let's say I press, let's think about that. Let's say, yeah, because if I do even $100, that is 2,000 hairs. 2,000 hairs is like the base of a hair transplant. So theoretically, if I wanted a hair transplant and I wanted to grow more hair, what are the chances that I keep pressing this button until I have a full head of hair and then I have to cut everything else off? Like, what if it's so fucked up that I don't have a hairline and my hairline is like at my cheeks, right? I'm thinking about this in terms of like, do I want the hair or not? But let me move my camera back down. I see one of my clips in the shot. This is a hard one. We're only on number 1, but I don't think so. Just because of the sheer nature of what the word random means, right? Like, random places on your body. What if this means that hair can grow in my lungs and I die for the cost of like $1? I will not. What did people press? 53% said yes. Best comment? I'll just shave later, or I'll just become the richest Sasquatch. Welcome to puberty. Okay. Next. Tomorrow will be a very pleasant day for you, but something will happen by the end of it. No. Yeah, most people said no. I feel like that one, like, this sums up about every day of my life. I mean, that makes sense, right? I feel like it'll be pleasant, like, and most days as an adult, I suppose pleasant just means nothing bad happened. But because at the end of the day, something bad is going to happen, it will not be a pleasant day. Is that too philosophical? I don't think so. I think it's realistic. Why is my camera so dark? Let me play around with my filters real quick. Contrast? Should I just up the brightness a little bit? Okay. Next. When you press the button, you get 72 virgins, but you must fuck camel. I don't... hold up. Let me check something on Twitch real quick. How do I activate the mature audience warning? Okay, this might take a minute. I know it's in my settings somewhere, but where? Settings? Is it channel? Channel and videos, scroll down to channel and check mark. Where are my channel settings? Or is that something I can access on the actual creator dashboard? I keep feeling like I keep navigating to the wrong part of Twitch. For whatever reason, my brain is not very good at figuring this out. I've never thought that my brain would get to the point where, like, you know, when you're younger, you're like, oh my god, all these old people, they don't understand how anything works. How can they live like this? And, like, I feel like I'm that age now. I'm at that age where I don't understand what kids are doing anymore. I don't understand anything. Not a video producer. Settings, stream, channel? Ah, there we go. Mature. Just for now, at least. Or should I just keep that on always? That'll give me free reign to say bad words, right? Anyways, let me reread this just for the sheer ridiculousness of it. You get 72 virgins, but you must fuck camel. Now, first of all, the fuck do I do with 72 virgins? You must fuck camel. I mean, there's a problem in that in itself, right? Like, I'm not saying this just because let me move my music tab over actually. I'm not saying this just because I don't want to seem like a bad person on stream, but literally, what do I do with 72 virgins? They're probably like dudes who look like me, right? So I unfortunately, good question, but I will not. I'm just here for the camel. I feel like these questions were probably written by like 12-year-olds. Oh, dude, I just realized what song this was. I don't know why I didn't realize it earlier. This is Boca by Dreamcatcher. I fucking love Dreamcatcher. Anyways, next question. You get what you mostly want in life, but you can never use modern technology again. I will absolutely not. Absolutely not. Ooh, this person makes a good point. I can use future technology, bitches. Nathan Wong has a good point. But assuming that future technology becomes modern technology based on what time you're living in, I can't imagine not using this kind of technology, or else I wouldn't even be here streaming or recording, right? That is all I want in life. I just want to live on the internet and, you know, live with my anime waifus. You discover the meaning of life, but you can never communicate with anyone in any... No. I'm not even going to read the top comment on that. What is the point? I mean, let me close my window real quick. Like, seriously, what is the point of that? We're going to get philosophical with that one. Because we talk about, like, understanding the meaning of life is like, is that even religious? Can you consider that religious? That's just straight up trying to figure out your purpose. And I am a strong believer that... No, I'm not a strong believer, but I kind of feel like part of being human is kind of struggling and figuring things out as you go. So let's say there is a final answer to life, you know? You figure out everything. That would assume that the answer to life includes not interacting with other people and being completely isolated, because even if you discover the meaning of life, what is the point if you can never achieve it, right? Anyways, we're gonna go back to this, not gonna dive too deep into it. You can read minds, but whenever you read someone's mind, they can read yours too. I mean, I don't see why not, right? You guys might be questioning. I'm gonna press the button. Because no one ever said that I have to use this ability. This could very much be something I hold on to for like a key moment that I absolutely need it. Like, I'm gonna make $1 billion bet with Jeff Bezos, let's say. I will bet that man $1 billion. And if I lose, I don't know, I can be his whipping boy. I don't know. That's terrible. I can be I don't know, is sex slave any worse? Anyways, I will devote my life entirely to Jeff Bezos if I make that bet wrong. But in return, he has to give me one measly $1 billion. I'm like, okay, I'll bet you this. I'll bet you I can tell you this. Something very personal to him, right? It doesn't matter, because I'm gonna win that bet. I'm gonna be like, read your mind? It doesn't matter that he's like, oh, I'm reading his mind now, and then I know that he can read my mind, and that's why he knows the answer. But that's cheating. But we sign a contract, let's say? I don't know. Bottom line, no one said that I have to use the power. And there might come a time where, you know, it could come in handy, so why not? Most people did press the button. But then you would be reading your own mind. Logical paradox, if you're reading someone's mind while they're reading your mind, while you're reading... Oh yeah, everyone's saying the same thing. They're so clever. Everyone's thinking the same thing. You will be the absolute ruler of Earth, but Earth will be destroyed in 5 years. I will not press the button. I don't have any will to rule the Earth. Will you press the button? You will be worshipped like a god by the entire human race, controlling the weather, seasons, natural disasters, life and death, etc. But you are completely invisible to everyone, and you will never interact with... No. Yeah, what is the point of that? What are you getting out of it? You could eat everything and anything you wanted when you wanted and not gain weight, but whatever you weigh now will be your weight, and you can't lose any weight. See, here's the thing. I'll disclose, I'm about 220 pounds right now, which is easily at least 20 pounds more than I'm comfortable with. Like, even at 205, I feel like there's weight I could be cutting. I've just been lazy and I ballooned up again. I don't think I'm incredibly, like, obese or anything. I'm not in the best shape. But 220 is not bad, let's say. I don't think it's terrible. Could I lose weight? Yes. But you're asking me to press the button right now, I assume. I think we press the button. Because I can literally eat everything that I want. Yeah. You can clear a stuffy nose anytime you want, but you get a stomachache when you do so. No. My stomach pains are much worse than my stuffy nose problems. You marry your favorite celebrity, but you only have sex with them once a year. Bro, do you know who I am? I am the biggest Koreaboo, weeaboo, whatever you want to call me. You think I'm in it for sex? I'm in it because I idolize these people and I am fucking insane. Once a year? Plenty. I'm sorry. That's terrible. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. So you guys can play around with that in your minds. You would be able to travel back in time, but you would be a snail there. What the fuck? No. What can I do as a snail? And would I even be able to travel back? Who knows? You get your dream job, but after 10 years, you're sacked and cannot get another job. This is where I'll fuck with you. Because I'm just gonna say that my dream job is gonna be a job that can make me enough money to retire 10 times over within the next 10 years. Most people did not press it though, because I guess most people are logical and want to find fulfillment out of their careers, but I'm just thinking about it in money. I guess when you're an adult and you're working jobs that are like so painful to work at, not saying that I'm at one of those jobs right now, please don't fire me, but when you're at a job that you're already unhappy with, most of the time you're just working because you need the money, right? Otherwise, I'd be here streaming all day, or I'd be playing games all day. And technically, that wouldn't be my job. Right? I don't know. I think there's a lot of pros and cons with this question. But I'm just going to say my dream job is going to be a job where I get to be myself, I get to do whatever I want, and still get paid. Or at least something, let's say, honestly, if we stop and think about this, I think ultimately, I still want to do good in this world, right? I want to help people. So let's say I get my dream job of creating like an amazing cure for some disease. Not that that's our current situation, right? Not that that's all we need right now. Let's say I spend the next 10 years creating at least one, cure for a previously uncurable disease. Let's say I got that dream job and I'm successful, or at least contribute to it, right? But in a position that I get a lot of money, because I get to dictate what my dream job is. I get to set the conditions. Let's say, yes, I want to help people, and my dream job is creating a cure, but also I will get paid a buttload of money. I will get paid $100 billion, let's say, over the next 10 years. More money than I know what to do with. It doesn't even matter what number that is. Enough to retire me and my family and my friends, and then I'm out. And then I retire to, I don't know, let's just say I'm here streaming for the rest of my life, not doing shit. Let's say I'm not even making money off of it. That's fine. I would be a unpartnered streamer and working on getting a because even if you build an audience, like, I'm fucking rich, right? I'm gonna have an audience. People are gonna watch me. I don't need or want donations at that point. Bro, keep your money. I'm rich. I'm loaded. Which is not the case right now. If you scroll down, you will see my donate button. Please give me money. That would be awesome because I want to retire early. If there are any like billionaires in chat watching this, please go to my Twitch page, donate me several $billion so I can make this dream a reality. Anyways, I talked way too long. What are other people saying? My dream job is to get paid 100 is that trillion or no, $100 billion every month. So yeah, people have the same thought. Dream job equals make money. Let's say, should we do 5 more of these? I think we're... How am I doing on time? Nah, I'll make it to the half-hour mark. How about that? You'll meet your true love, but same gender. You know, I don't consider myself to be LGBTQ. Like, I don't consider myself to be part of, no, I don't want to say part of the community because that implies that I don't support them, because I'm very supportive of LGBTQ issues and everything, but I consider myself to be a straight cis male. So, like, at this current time, I can't imagine this being the case. But let's say there is something such as true love, and there's something that leads to true happiness. I don't see that being an issue, right? Like, I don't know, there's just so many issues that go into this, but let's just... I feel like the idea of finding true love is more important, like, what you consider true love. I don't want to say, like, oh, there is one true love out there for you, but let's just say this is a real chance at happiness and meeting someone that makes you feel completely full and like fulfilled with your life. But you're gonna pass on that just because they don't fit your current idea of what it means, you know, to be in love. I don't think that makes sense. So let's just say they are the same gender and I do meet, you know, a guy that's like, you know, the guy of my dreams. I can't imagine that being the case currently, but if it fits the bill, right? Yeah, it's mostly just there's just like LGBT people like in the chat saying like, lol, this is my case already. Will you press the button? You retire today and live on a sprawling beach estate on a tropical island, but it rains every other day. I mean, like, what does retire today mean? I retire today with the money that I have because I'm fucked. I don't make enough money to support myself if I retire today. But assuming that you're talking about like you'll be provided for, you can retire and do whatever you want on this beach estate, is just given that it'll rain every other day. Yeah, absolutely. I will take it. Welcome to England. Thank you. You can go into the future or back into the past, but you have to stay there and never be a... And there will never be a... Oh my lord. I can't do it. Because let's just say you do want to go back to the past, right? Ooh, I should have thought about that more. But we're gonna talk about the dilemma that everyone talks to when it comes to time travel, right? This music totally does not fit it. I should have picked something more chill. Let's just say we deal with the dilemma that we always talk about when it comes to time travel. If I can go back to the past, I would go back to my past self and tell him to... I would tell my past self to buy a buttload of Bitcoin. Right? That's always the case. But what am I sacrificing? Like, how far would I have to go back? Let's just say... Because even at this time, like 2 years ago, how much was Bitcoin? Much lower. I think within the last 2 years, there was a point where Bitcoin was maybe, it hit 5K again. It's not going to be the days where Bitcoin was worth like pennies, right? You're not going to stock up on like 10 billion Bitcoin and then make it back to present day. But let's just say I go back 2 years where Bitcoin was worth 5K. Let's just say, without exposing too much, I don't think I would be able to afford that much Bitcoin. Even if I go back, way back when Bitcoin was like worth nothing, I don't think I could afford that much Bitcoin. And then at what cost? Because you didn't say that I'm going back to the past and my age is matching how many years I go back. I would be going back at this current age, which means however far I go back, even if I only go back 2 years, I'm sacrificing 2 more years of my life, correct? And that's why I press no. Like, there's too many things to factor in. Will you press the button? You'll press the button, but nothing happens. Yeah, I'll press it. Fuck it. There's a button. I do that on my regular time. It's clicky. You get a spaceship and the opportunity to explore space until you die, but you will never meet a human. No. I value a company of, my fellow humans more than I do exploring space. Possibly because I don't really have that much interest in figuring out what's out there. Interestingly enough, I have more interest in what is going on, like, within the Earth, right? I think there's so many things still on Earth that we haven't discovered that, that we could explore. Let me switch hats. This thing's too clanky. My keychains. My hair's starting to grow back in a little bit. I shaved my head, like, back in January, and it was way too short. It was much shorter than I was comfortable with. You get a spaceship and the opportunity... Oh, I already just read it. I'm stupid. Next. You become incredibly skilled at all types of dance, but you have foot cramps the entire time you dance. Fuck it, yeah, we do it. Oh my lord, people don't want to dance. It's worth the sacrifice, man. You get all A's in every class you take, but all your friends get at least 1 F. I'm not in school anymore, so this one's a bit harder for me. Because this implies that it's your friends that are also taking classes, otherwise, like, no one else would give them an F, right? I normally wouldn't want to hurt friends that I care about. But what if I just go to school and I like, never make friends? All my friends get at least 1 F. They're like, most of my friends are not in school, so I'm just gonna say I'll take the A's and hope that there's no collateral damage. Joke's on you, I have no friends in school. Exactly. See, we get each other. We online degenerates get each other. You always have free first row in events, but you are blind in 1 eye. No. I think that's sacrificing too much. Even if I could go to... I mean, that implies that there are events that I want to see right now, right? You're able to create the most beautiful art pieces ever conceived in history, but no one will recognize the beauty but you. No, then it's not... I mean, let's not get too philosophical on this one, like, because then you get into to the debate of, like, oh, beauty is only when other people recognize it, which I don't think is the case, but at the same time, who cares that I'm creating these beautiful art pieces when I'm the only one who thinks they're good? There's already tons of people like that on the earth, like, splattering their paint on... I'm not going to talk shit about painters. I don't know art, but let's just say no. 3 more. How about that? You can grant any material object. You can wish for any material object and you get it, but you lose 2 days of your life every time you do. I'll press it. I probably only need to do it once, because what is the material object that I want? Just a fuckload of money. I only need to press that button once. Joke's on me, I only had 2 days to live. Fuck. You can wish for any... Yeah, so like 69% of people voted yes. Simple, use it once, and you're golden. An unlimited credit card with no payments. Oh, dude. He thought about it way better than me. I was thinking about, like, having just like a house full of cash. People are smart. People have their workarounds. You have a personal chef to cook anything you want at any time, but he is an Italian stereotype that will make you look like a racist fuckwad. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, like, good food, fuck it. Everyone will love you, but you will hate yourself. Bro. This is me already. I'm just kidding. I don't hate myself, but people do love me. Press the button. This is 50-50. I'm kind of surprised. See, I'm kind of actually in the opposite camp, if I'm to be real for a second. I don't think people like me very much for the most part. I don't have good confidence, and I hate myself. So you see, by pressing the button, I went from a 0-0 to like, what's the best, good way to phrase this? I went from a lose-lose situation to a win-lose situation. So it's a net positive. What are people saying? I already do. Same as always. Exactly, that's what I said. Because we all think we're witty and we make the same jokes, but it's just the same recycled humor that we've used all the time, like our entire lives. Every console... I know I said 3 more, but let's just wrap this up. You get every console with every game, but you can never go outside. You mean what I already do? I'm not even gonna entertain that one. Let's do one more good one. You can read people's mind, but you can't read anything else. That's so good. Whoever wrote this question is a fucking genius. Holy shit. You can read people's minds, but you can't read anything else. Do we press the button? I can read people's minds, but you can't read anything else. See, all of my internal debates will go back to money. If I can't read, chances are I can't get a job. So on the flip side, what kind of job can I hold by reading other people's minds? I guess a job in which I'm working with other people, I won't need to read if they're looking at something and I can just read their minds. I do think the power to read someone's mind is extremely powerful, and there will be loopholes. You will find ways to figure things out. I think we pressed the button. Holy shit. That one's hard. 59% of the people did not press the button. I would just make people read shit for me. Yeah, exactly. But like, that one was hard. Anyways, I have to go eat dinner. So, thanks for joining me for the short stream if you happen to pop in, or if you're watching my YouTube video, or if you're, somehow find my VOD later. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys had fun. I certainly did. We'll probably do this again sometime. I actually really enjoyed this session, so I will catch you guys later. Signing off. Dude, I realized I have not done my YouTube outro in so long, I don't even remember it. I'm lying, I do. How about I do an outro for the YouTubers? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if not, as always, I will try to do better. Why was my outro always so, pessimistic? That's just me. Peace.